Hey guys, I'm gonna wait for y'all to get into the room, but welcome back to another recap of Insecure season 5, episode 2. Okay. If y'all know how many episodes are in this season, please be my guest and let me know, because I haven't done my research. I have not. But I'm gonna give a little bit of a moment, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my recap because I don't know. I felt like I was watching a different show. I did. Like, what a change. I didn't expect it to be like a year later, but here we are. If you are coming into the room, give this video a thumbs up. Or if you're watching the playback, get a video a thumbs up. And yeah, we're gonna get started. First of all, Issa in this, I don't know why, ever since the first episode, I kind of want to call it the Blow CC. I kind of want to call it the Blow CC just to be funny. But yeah, the block. Very surprised to see that the block is doing good. Because, the last episode, Issa was very unsure of what the hell was going on, She just wasn't. But I'm happy that things are going good for Issa, okay? And Molly, this episode opens up with Molly meditating, doing her thing, meditating to Kelly Rowland. So I'm like, okay, hey Cassandra. I'm like, okay, I see you doing your thing, Surprised, but happy for Molly, because after rewatching season 4 and literally watching it through like eyes of me in a different age, like Molly literally tried to fight her best friend at the block party over a favor. Like, she tried to fight her best friend, and that just does not say good person to me. But whatever, she's meditating, she's doing her thing. Happy for her that she's in that mindset. And let me know if any of my book club members are in here, because one of the books that was featured in this episode was one that we read together. Look at how the universe just rotate everything around. Y'all remember when we read the lavishing, I don't know why I want to say it, The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. I was like, look at that. A black author being showcased in a black show. It just gave me the vibes. It gave me black skin, black nose, black lips vibes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. So I'll peep. Very happy to see that. What's up, Squared? Very happy to see that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So just a little recap. I feel like so much went on this episode. So Molly is I feel like she's in a good place. She's kind of learning herself. You can tell she's been in her therapy classes. She on her P's and Q's. So I guess she's trying to revisit like the dating app scene. Y'all know the last time, y'all know all of the times that she was messing with those apps. A disaster, okay? So it kind of did a recap, and I was just like, ooh. But, she, to her defense, what she had in the description box, whatever, about me, I feel like, even though it was, like, straight to the point, but as a woman, you got to know what you want. And that's what she wanted at the time, but it's not what she wants at the time, at this current time. She's more open to, like, feeling people out. But, I mean, it's good, because it's good for her, because sometimes you can't open up your standards, because then you'll get a whole bunch of what you don't want, like Herbert. Please tell me, why did Molly mama put her on Herbert little ugly ass? Like, what's going on? Like, out of all the people that her mom, I don't like that. Let me know if y'all really, if you ever had someone to be like, oh, I have somebody that I think you're interested in, and they ended up being like the complete opposite of what you would ever go for, and the whole time you looking like, bro, like, I just avoid those situations like the plague. But Herbert daddy though, like I ain't gonna lie, like I was feeling Maya, like I'm Maya. I was feeling Issa like, yo, show me the daddy. It's gotta be a better option. Like, show me the daddy. Just, oh my God. He's just like, yeah, I remixed the songs, you know, he's into the church, which, you know, do your thing. But like, I enjoy, and I'm pretty sure Molly coming from the same place I'm coming from, I enjoy a genuine connection. That's why I don't like people to try to connect me with people, because it's like, what the hell? Like, you don't know me because why would you try to hook me up with this person? But we see that, but I really want to see the daddy, because there has to be a better option, and usually the fathers are it. Okay. But let's talk about Crenshaw, because Daniel, who I forgot about him. Who is that? Who said that? Daniel. Am I the villain? No, I'm just playing. But my baby daddy is in this episode of Insecure, which is coffee. All of a sudden, I want some coffee. You know, I want anything that starts with a K right now. You know, even coffee starts with a C, but you feel me. You feel me? You feel where I'm going with this. But like, all of a sudden I was a little parched, you know, and I was just really happy to see, because y'all know he is, I don't know which country he's from, but y'all know he African too, you know. Issa got the same little background, you know. So I'm like, okay, I see them putting each other on, you know, showing some support. Yeah, I was really happy to see him. You know, it's always happy to see a smiling, melanated brother, you know. It's always good to see that. But he's Crenshaw in this episode, and Molly is trying to set up her another little gig. She's working with this company that, you know, they picked her up, and yeah, and he basically wants to kind of tone down the blackness, for lack of words. He want to tone down, I guess, like the creator. I don't know the freaking technical terms, but y'all see what I'm saying. But look, Crenshaw, you hear me? It made me want to catch a flight. You feel me? Okay. But yeah, Crenshaw has this vision, and he is not giving up on it. He is not. He was like, listen up. You really trying to do me like this, like after all we've been through and stuff like that. So it's like, damn. I think they've been working on this project for like 6 months, and Issa finally convinced them. Hey, yo, when she was sitting at the table with old girl, and that's the same girl that was on the stage at the Stanford little conference, right? That's the same girl. Now, that girl, if I'm trying to have a meeting with you about what happened, why would you invite the person who I'm finna talk about? So that kind of left a little awkward room, you know, for Issa to be like, but why would you do that? That's so tacky. But, you know, it wasn't us. But so I was just like, anyways, that was a little weird, but surprisingly he loved it. I wasn't even sure of it myself. I was kind of just like, oh, it was a lot going on. And then, you know, it was like the bandana print, and I was like, okay, he's probably gonna hate it, but he loved it. And I'm like, okay, Issa finna get her another little gig. She got her funding, doing her thing. Issa outfits are just getting cuter and cuter. You know, ever since she started making this money, you know, with the block, Issa is on her game. I don't know why she won't move out that freaking apartment. But I guess she's still the apartment manager, I think. But we see another face. I'm mad we didn't see Kelly this freaking season. Like, what happened to Kelly? But Issa's assistant is getting a little bit more airtime. She's making her waffles in the bag with the syrup already coming in there, and I'm like, okay, I like her. She's jokey, you know. She's easy on the, you know, eyes, and you know, she has a little humor in there. So I like her. She's awesome. Girl, I had to come over here because my roommates were just going at it this morning. By roommates, I mean my mommy and my daddy. I'm like, oh. I bet she did have to get out. What's up, Jay? I cannot wait to watch both episodes. Like, where you ain't watched? Child. Anyway, so I'm not gonna play with her. I got Kanye mid. What? West Coast vibes. But yeah, where was I? Molly. Y'all know Molly went on a little date. She actually got her little date from the app. She's ready to start dating again. Well, I don't know. I feel like I hope the next episode opens with, you know, the details on Molly's little date. I'm really interested to be like, okay, what happened on that date? Like, how did it go? Was she awkward? Was the guy her type? Like, I'm really interested in that. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, because we really see with our own two eyes what happened with Issa. For one thing, I see, you know, she's going around, you know, Nathan been in the game for a long time now. How many seasons has Nathan? Nathan has officially been on Insecure more seasons than Daniel was, right? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Nathan's been around a minute. What's up, Faye? I'm so proud of Molly. Yeah, she's facing herself. She's doing the work. And that is so important for you to do the work within yourself. At least she's seeing herself. And I feel like she's taking accountability more so now. And we can even see that when she was kind of like irritated with her mom about the estate, and she even called to apologize, like, "Ma, I was kind of hard on you." Like, she's taking accountability for her actions now, which is really, really good. But I kind of feel like Issa is still in this little messy circle. Now it's like, dang, I kind of see what Molly was saying about Issa. Like, girl, you just love mess. Why? You just keep putting yourself in these situations. But her and Nate, they got a cool relationship. But what does not sit right with me with Issa and Nathan is Nathan was, you know, trying to push up on her. Not like that, but, you know, in a kind of cutesy way. Last season, and she was shooting them down because she was messing with Lawrence again, and she was just like, just friend zoning a nigga, like, you know, what's up, bro? You know, you remember when she was moving and Issa went to help him, and she was just kind of like playing him like that, like, cool, because you got a whole nother situation going on. But when that situation don't work out, don't come up in this boy face talking about spending the night and stuff like that. I feel like, okay, what are you using Nathan as? You're using him as a rebound, because that's not cool to use people. Because you wasn't feeling him over Lawrence. Now Lawrence gone, now you back in his face because you don't have any other options. I don't like that. And I'm going to call it how I see it. You know, Nate cute or whatever. It was a good little vibe to see him and Issa, you know, smiling and stuff. But, like, come on. I don't like how Issa is handling Nate. Like, you already know the man is struggling with, you know, mental health issues. So it's like, why are you playing with him? But anyway, so they in the bed or whatever, and they start kissing. I'm like, I'm not really excited about it, strictly because of how I told y'all why I feel like why is Issa playing with him like that? Like, find somebody else, find another option. Leave every man that was in your life or in the past. You gotta leave them alone, Issa. It's time to move on. I feel like we need a fresh face for Issa. Anybody feeling like I'm feeling? Or am I just tripping? Y'all like to see Nate with Issa? Let me know in the comments. And shout out to y'all for getting those thumbs up. I see y'all thumbs up in the live, okay? Now, girl, I gotta sign up for a free trial. I'm not about to play with you. Right when she was more aware of herself and her behavior. That's exactly what Nate is. I'm glad he left. Yeah, he was trying to leave anyways. He like, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. And Issa like, no, you know, like she listening but not. Why do people lie like they're awake when we clearly know you falling asleep? Like, Issa, we can see you're falling asleep. But yeah, he trying to hang in. He like, Nate, like, I'm gonna just, you know, get a lift, you know, get out of here. And she's like, no, you're gonna spend the night. So they in the bed, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to see it happen because I don't like you. I'm gonna call Issa, you my girl. but I'm gonna call it how I see it every time. And she just busts out crying in the middle of kissing this man. And I'm just like, at first, I thought she was just being awkward or laughing or something. Maybe she had to burp. I don't know. But it was like, she was crying. Which proves that she is not ready to move on. She's clearly still hurt from what Lauren's little situation did. And, okay, why I got this thought in my head. I thought that little birthday party for that baby, I thought that little birthday party was Lawrence's child's birthday party. Because this is 1 year later from the mess, right? So that baby got to be like 1 now. Wait. No, because, wait. The other one, the last episode was like 2 months later, a couple months later, right? I think so. And then this episode said a year later. So I feel like even the baby just was born, or, I don't know. But I thought that birthday party was for Lawrence's kid. Glad it wasn't. But yeah, wow. This season is already going completely different than what I kind of, expected. But I'm not mad. But I really want Issa to get her life together, bro. Like, leave Nate alone. You've already abused him in ways that I don't think is cool. For him to be a nice guy, he going with the flow, which means that he really like Issa, or he's just trying to, take advantage of what he can. So, yeah, it's been a year, but it take 9 months to cook a baby. And maybe I gotta watch the first season over to see the time frame between the last season and that one. So, like, where are we right now in the insecure years? Where are we in insecure time? I'm trying to calculate it. But yeah, how do y'all feel about Issa and seeing Issa and Nate together? Molly's little life. Molly is doing pretty good. Okay, I don't need you to confirm that it's a 10-month gestation period. I'm clear. I'm a woman. I'm clearly aware of that. Okay. But yeah. What was I about to say? I don't know. I hope we see more of Crenshaw though. And I guess I can make while I wait for y'all to tell me how y'all feeling about this episode, because Cassandra basically said it was really cringy to watch Nate and Issa and her just bust out crying. Have y'all ever did that before? Let's be honest, as women, have you ever kissed someone or been in any kind of intimate settings and then you just was kind of off? Because I'm trying to recall. I don't think I've ever bust out crying because I'm really not a crying person like that. But I probably had a switch go off my head, just ugh, I don't want to be here. But I don't think I ever bust out crying. Ugh, embarrassing. What happened to me? I was Nate. What do you mean? Oh, you were Nate? Somebody bust out crying? And in front of you? Wow. Please do share the deets. I was halfway hoping Issa connected with... Okay. I don't know. That would be too much involving business and pleasure, which Issa is not a stranger to. Let's start there. Issa's not a stranger to involving business with pleasure. The way you feel about Issa and Nate is how I feel about Issa and Molly. I wasn't excited to see them close again. And that's what I said. You must just came in. You must have missed the beginning, Faye, because I literally said that while rewatching the seasons and seeing how Molly just... It's okay for friends to have disagreements. It's okay for friends to have arguments. But when Molly found out that Issa went through Molly's quote-unquote now ex for that block party, she literally tried to fight Issa at the end of the block party. She was like, what's up? Walking. And it's something about somebody being aggressive to a non-aggressive person to me, and that's your friend, and it just turns me completely off from Molly. I think she's a crappy person. She's getting better, but I don't take stuff like that. Because why would you want to fight somebody who's not even... I don't like that. I'm not really I don't think they've been the best friends to each other. Y'all happen to see? Because I don't know. I just really like genuine connection, even though you disagree with your friend that you've known for years. Have a certain respect for your friend. You know what I mean? And be like, okay, girl, I'm gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but how she treat? I don't like it. Don't like it. She ain't even with Andrew. Let's talk about it. But which is crazy because what was she even doing with Andrew? Because you remember seasons back, she was like, I just know I want to end up with a black man. So why are you wasting Andrew's time, Molly? Because you're just not sure what you wanted at the time. But listen, let's get off of Molly's butt because she's doing better. I hope she doesn't have a relapse. Because if she do, but my nose gonna be turned up the whole season, just like. But yeah. My predictions for this, bro, Molly better leave Herbert. What's his name? Herbert. Molly better leave Herbert alone. This would be his last like appearance in the season. We don't need him. But my predictions for the next episode, because if I was to do that, I think everything I had was off that I predicted, because this was like a wrench in the plans. She was forcing herself to like him, which I didn't like. She was forcing herself to like Andrew, and then basically dragging him around, dragging him along, like, oh, don't do this without me, don't do this without me, but you're not available. You're not actively showing that you're trying to include him in your life. Just anytime you have free time. He was your play toy. Okay? Yeah. So I'm going to predict that Molly's date is gonna flop, and but I feel like she's gonna handle it good because she's doing these good practices, these self-care practices. She's, you know, with the meditation, and even the, I don't know, just to see them. Issa, I just had a flashback from when they had the movie night, the pasta night, and they went to bed, and you know, just like, oh, you're my best friend. I'm just like, but I don't know. So yeah, I really want to see more of what's going on within Molly's date. Issa needs to get a grip on her life and her, like, she can't mix. I feel like she's trying to mix business with pleasure at this point too, because isn't she doing a project or a collab with Nathan anyways, with his shop, and trying to do this? Like, so why are you trying to kiss this man? Too messy for me. I predict that the series will end with them both, Molly and Issa, single and still having each other. I think they're going to split up as friends all together, and they're gonna be okay with that, because sometimes it's okay to outgrow people. Even people that you've known for a long time, it's totally okay to outgrow people, because you're not supposed to stay the same person. Sometimes people grow in opposite, sometimes two people can actually grow, but they can grow in opposite directions. They don't necessarily have to grow together, you know, and that's okay, because life happens, people change, people evolve. They just don't evolve into the same thing. So that's my prediction for the season. But I feel like they're going to stay friends. They're going to stay friends throughout the season, and then something's going to happen, and it's going to be like, yo, I'm not going to try to rekindle this anymore, because it just ain't it. But yeah, hopefully Molly's day go good. Nathan's probably gonna have a sit down with Issa, like, yo, why are you trying me like this? I feel like he need to call her out on her BS. Like, to be honest. What else? Issa. Molly's even doing good at her job. She's taking the opportunities. She's not really, I don't think she's beefing like that with Torian anymore. It was good. It was cute. So yeah. I don't know what my predictions is. Hopefully they stay on this little 1 year mark. Maybe we'll see more of Lawrence in the next episode, and maybe he will be a parent, him and Condola. Wow. Please don't throw a wrench in the plan. I'll be like, oh, she lost. Let me stop. But Yeah, this was really weird. No, I'm pretty sure nobody predicted this episode would even be like this. That's why I was like weird. But yeah, split friends. Kelly's gonna find love in her life and get a split. I said that Kelly is going to be the star of this season, and they gonna spend, because this is the last season of Insecure. We're gonna get a whole new show, and it's gonna follow Kelly's life, just like I said. I predict Condola baby. I predict that Condola gonna have the baby, and then Lawrence gonna be like, "This baby don't look like me," and then they gonna get a test, and it's gonna be Condola's ex-husband. Write it down. Take a picture. Okay. So yeah, I predict Condola baby won't be Lawrence. Oh, I just said the same thing. Okay, Cassandra. That would be like, whoa. Now that would throw a whole new wrench in the season. That would be fun. I really like Kelly's character. I hope they give her more this season. I feel like they are. I feel like they are. So anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Yeah, thanks for watching my Insecure recap. And remember, always ask what the daddy look like. What does the father look like? Okay, y'all. Good night.